What's up, everyone? Welcome back. We're 2 for 2. But let me know when you are live and when you're here and all those other things that I'm forgetting to say right now because I don't want to talk to myself. That's boring. Email should be going out here momentarily as well. But let me know how the sound and the picture is because yeah, I'm not on top of my game yet today. Let me get into the zone. Alexa, stop. Imamal says, hey, what's up, men? What's up, Imamal? Always good to see you, my friend. Rank Raptor. If you are watching this on the replay, you are going to want to skip ahead to about the 5 or 10 minute mark because, frankly, it's not going to be very interesting to you because it's going to be pretty. We're going to do. Name right now. We're going to be doing some interactive stuff that you kind of have to be here live for, and it'll eventually get edited out. But if it hasn't been edited out by the time you see this, you're going to want to skip ahead because it won't be very interesting to you. But what you should do is subscribe because then you won't miss out in the future. Anise says hi. Shannon says hi. Somebody on LinkedIn, which is rare. Chris and Earl. Sound and picture are great. Wonderful. So what I'm going to do in just a second is go ahead and do what I'm going to do is go ahead and give away some legit merch here in just a second. Then I'm going to show you what I want to show you today because I didn't even realize it was live. I knew we'd been working on it, but I didn't know it was live yet. And then what I'm going to do is tell you how you can get some extra savings this Black Friday from your friends here at Legiit, or if you don't like to consider us friends, from us anyway. So there's that. Happy to share our data set of real ChatGPT conversations with you for next episode. Cool. Message me. It looks like you're on X, the platform, not the drug. Although you may be on that too, for all I know. But yeah, anyway, message me on there, and we'll figure it out. So I'm going to give it one or two more minutes to see how many folks show up. Pretty good turnout today, actually. A lot of people on the Legiit YouTube channel. That's unusual. The wrong link or something. I'm gonna have to check that out. 1 minute, because like usually that channel gets like nobody, but it has a lot of folks on it today. I do not encourage that. Just so you know, we are a perfectly legal channel here at Legiit. At least we try to be. The email had a link to this. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, I know I had a link to YouTube. I must have linked to the Legiit YouTube instead of the Chris M. Walker YouTube. Or maybe it had both. Whatever. As long as you're here. Anyway, I am all over the place. Hey, Michelle, always good to see you. Anise says he updated his cover images with the discount code based on your suggestion from yesterday. My man. Keith says, hello, Chris. Hello, Keith. Looking fresh air? I'm not sure what that means. Fresh air. Looking fresh air. I know. I get what's going on. The StreamYard stats are lying to me. So that was what was happening. I don't know if they were lying, but they were wrong. Shoo. Sir, Oh, all right. Tyler says, my dog. What's up, Tyler? Tyler, I got to hang out with a good bit in Thailand, I guess like 2 weeks ago. Now, time sure does fly. So, all right, let's get into our giveaway. And then we will get into what we're going to get into. We should have a full show today. All right. Now I'm locked in, as the kids probably don't say anymore. There will not be pizza today, Keith. All right. So, what I'm going to be doing in just a second is giving away a piece of Legiit merch. You can go to shop.legiit.com and look at the different items. And like I said, I didn't even know we had some of this stuff until yesterday. People think I'm I think we may have even added something since yesterday. Am I wrong? I don't think that was there yesterday either. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But anyhow, yeah. So we'll give away a hat or a t-shirt or a magnet or a sticker or something here in just a minute. And let me go ahead and bring up the StreamYard tab. And we want giveaway. All right, so let's see. Let's go with ChatGPT. So what you're going to do is type ChatGPT in the chat or in the comments. Sally says no pizza, but I'm hungry. Come back on Friday or Saturday, and you will have the opportunity to win some pizza. Some past winners include Anis and Yamil and Chris and a few others. And then we'll see, it's 12:07. I'll give it till 12:12, and then I will choose a winner, and then we will demonstrate what we are into. Demonstrate what I have to show you today, and then I'm going to show you how you can save some money, and then I'll take any questions, and it's going to be a blast. Keith double dipping as usual. Excuse me. Wow, good turnout today. It's fascinating. All right, we got about 4 minutes left, and what we are giving away right now is a piece of Legiit merch. Now, I have to warn you, if you wear Legiit merch in public, the women will not leave you alone. I'm serious about this. You will be followed like you were the Beatles in the 60s, and I'm completely lying right now. That's not how it works at all. If only it did. Dev says guilty. I don't know what Dave is guilty of. What are you guilty of, Dave? Also, why is your name pronounced Dave? It's spelled Dev. In Vivo Biosciences is here. There's your free plug. Let's see. We've got around 3 minutes remaining. I don't know exactly how much because the Windows 11 o'clock does not show the seconds. So there's that. Mohammed says ChatGPT. The only reason I wore Legiit tee for 4 years for my university studies. Guilty of getting raided by women while wearing the Legiit merch. Oh, yeah. I believe that, and without evidence. Motherfucker, I told you, I asked you before if it was pronounced Dave, and you said yes. This worked for local too, yes. Although it's not that many people look for local in ChatGPT, in my opinion. You look so radiant. Why, thank you. Alrighty. Let's see. We got about 2 minutes left. Imam will also double dipping today. 26 entries. Good turnout today. I'm glad I'm getting you folks back in the habit. The MVL store is here. Terry is here. What's up, Terry? Always good to see you. Yas Live Matters is here. William is here. Buffy is here. Hello, Buffy. Hello, Tachi. Vicky, Wanjiku. L. Patrick Dickerson. That's a cool name. Anybody that uses an extra initial in their name is automatically cool. Just like me, Chris M. Walker. God, I sound like my grandfather. Good turnout on Facebook today. So I think the timing must be key. So for those of you celebrating Thanksgiving this week, happy Thanksgiving early. I know we got a couple days still, but for me, I'm just going to be here on my own. I'm not going to go home for Thanksgiving. All right, we got less than a minute remaining. Actually, I think we are donezo. So let's choose our winner. No need to keep saying ChatGPT. And the winner is Imamo. Congratulations, my friend. Longtime friend of mine, great provider, great guy. I think you know how to claim it. Just go to shop.legiit.com, choose what you want, and then go over to Legiit support and give them your address, your size, and what you want, and you will get your Legiit merch sent out to you. All right. So one more time, that is Imamul. So let me go ahead and save that just to be sure. So what I'm going to do next is show you a piece of my presentation from what's it called? From Chiang Mai SEO, and I've given pieces of it elsewhere, and I'm only going to talk about a particular type of thing, and then I'm going to show you an easy way to do it yourself. So let me stop sharing and share screen, and we want window, and we want this. All right, so you should be able. No, motherfucker, why is it doing that? Hang on. There we go. All right, so this is a portion, and you don't get to see the whole thing because you weren't there live, but this is a portion of my presentation from Chiang Mai SEO a few weeks ago, or I guess like 2 weeks ago now, where it talked about ranking in LLMs and ChatGPT. And one of the key things is what type of content do you need in order to rank? And this is after quite a bit of exhaustive research. So let me turn this into presentation mode so it'll look a little better. So I'm going to talk about what they are, and then I'm going to show you something we've developed to make it easier for you. What the fuck does it keep doing that for? Hang on. Oops. Okay, So this is based on actual research and not just my opinion, because I don't really have opinions on things. So what kind of content do LLMs look for? My research led me to find that the following types of content were what LLMs like the most. Listicles such as top X products, comparison pages such as X versus Y. And by the way, I have a trick to show you how to do this, even if you don't want to put your competitor on your website. Answers to questions on forums like Reddit, Quora, etc. Use the same brand phrase as often as possible, which leads us to a consistent brand phrase. So brand X is a Y that helps niche in time frame. Repeat that everywhere or verbatim on your homepage or about page and so on. And then schema. So those were the types of content. Here are, you can see some listicles, some more listicles. Here you can see competitor versus competitor. Then type of thing versus type of thing. Ooh, Carl was right. I did put the wrong name there. Type of thing versus type of thing. Type of thing versus type of thing versus type of thing. That's kind of the hack that I want to show you. You can see that when I asked this particular term, it showed that Legiit has a wide variety of guest posts, niche edits, and PBNs. And it got that from this exact comparison page. So that's important to note. But those are the types of content that work well for LLMs. Now, there's a whole other part of the process, and we're not going to get into that today because, well, frankly, I want to have content to share in the future. But what I did was, this is a lot to do. So what I did was create a tool called Brand Mover that will help you put all of that, create all of that for your brand. Now, I made that as a separate tool, but eventually we have integrated it into Legiit for you because we want you to use our platform all the time because I make more money that way. And that's kind of the goal of everything. So let me show you how you can easily do that on Legiit. So let me share my screen once more. All right, let me maximize that. All right, and zoom in just a hair. So you can see, I think that's pretty good. So what you're going to do, you're going to come to your Legiit dashboard, and let me switch to Legiit itself. So, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to tools, and you're going to go to, I believe it's under AI. Yes. Under AI, you're going to click Brand Mover. So what this is going to do is it's going to give you a tool. Let me hide the menu and zoom in a bit more. So you're going to put in your business name, which will already be pulled from your campaign. And you're going to put in what type of product or category it is. I'll put marketplace. You're going to put in the founder's name, which is Chris M. Walker. Logo URL, which is that. Ideal customer profile. So you can create this in Legiit as well, but what you can also just know it. So I'm going to say a small to medium sized business owner that wants to grow without using an expensive agency. And fix your typos because it's me. Main pain point, they know they want to grow, but they don't know how, and they have used agencies but gotten no result. Now, obviously, you would put in whatever applies to your particular business. And then unique approach or differentiator would be exactly that, right? What makes you unique. So AI analysis software and vetted freelance professionals. I spelled that all wrong. Oy vey. Unique strengths and vetted freelance, built-in software for funding needs, customer service, trust indicators, media mentions, competitors. I don't really think of us as having any competitors, but we'll put in Fiverr and Upwork. Schema, year founded 2018, employee counts, I don't know, 50. Customer account, let's make something up, 50,000. Number of reviews, I don't know, 200. And this is for the schema. Average rating, 4.6, not 06.6. Starting price, $6. Pricing model, I guess that would be one-time purchase, although both could apply. Operating system doesn't really apply. Click save basic info. And then what it's going to do is give you the content guidelines. You can upload a file, and I actually have a file that I will upload. I think it's here in documents, blacklist. Yeah, so I uploaded this processed blacklisted words. So this is a lot of words that you don't want the content creator to use because, well, as we know, AI loves to use certain things. So I also like to put in landscape here, and then additional instructions. Do not use emojis. Do not use M dashes. Save content guidelines. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to generate your brand phrase. Remember how I said that that was one of the key things? If you press this button, it's going to give you 3 options. And you can just choose which one is most appropriate. I like the first one. Save selected phrase. Now, here we have a bunch of different types of content that you can generate. So you can generate the homepage hero section. We'll let that generate. See, it generated the hero section for your website, and it's actually quite good copy. And then you can do the about page blurb, which is just like the phrase for your about page. Nitin says, good to see you after CMSEO. Good to see you too, my friend. And some of these are going to take a little bit of time because this is a lot of content that it's generating. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this one. Now, this one actually gives you a question that you can go ask or find on Reddit and Quora and etc. So best marketplace for a small to medium-sized business owner. You can obviously tweak that if it's not what you want. And you can see the about page. This is actually well-written content. I'm very pleased with how that came out. Then you can generate the answer. So that way you can give the same answer everywhere that you can ask that question or everywhere you can find that question. Over here, you can generate your comparison pages or your alternatives pages. And you see it generates an answer for you. And again, you can tweak that to fit the your language or whatever, but I'm not going to generate all of these. I'll just generate this one. If you are going to be doing guest posts and you just want to generate that, you can just choose the guest post topic, choose the word count up to 2,000, generate that. And then here you can choose a listicle, a how-to guide, thought leadership, case study, industry insights, tutorial, comparison, review, and a news analysis. We're going to go with listicle, and we're going to go with SEO marketplaces. Word count, we're going to go 3,000. And we'll generate the blog post. Let's see if this is done yet. Yeah, so Legiit versus Fiverr, a comprehensive comparison for business growth. And you can see it goes through and gives a pretty in-depth thing. And obviously you can export these or copy and paste these in whatever form that you want. And even put the Johnson box. I think that's what that's called. And then you can generate the schema. And now we just have to wait because a 2,000 and a 3,000 word blog post is going to take a little bit. And if you want to check this out, this is right in your Legiit dashboard. So just go to legiit.com/dashboard/ well, I'll put it on the screen. It's too much to read. This could come in handy. Why, thank you. And I've asked it too many things at once, so it is going to take a second. And then once that's done, you can export the entire thing, and then you can obviously view your archive. But that's pretty much it. Like, that's everything you need to generate all the types of AI content that you need for your brand. And you can do this over and over again too. And I guess I didn't put in like all the fields here, but this is huge, right? Like, this is based on failed to generate guest posts. I guess it's because I asked too much at once. So that's probably why that failed. I think I gave it too much at once. So I'll have to look into that. But why does it still say generating? Anyway, well, we'll wait for it to finish. You can export the current session. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Everything that it's done so far, you just click export and it'll export. You can't see that, but it's a zip file that I just saved to my desktop. And that's pretty much it. That's how you can go about generating everything that my research over hundreds and hundreds of keywords. And I guess I'll have to stop sharing my screen again. Why is it? Yeah, maybe I just tried to do too much at once. Let's try the schema again. Does anybody have any questions about this? Somebody was asking if it works for local. It does. I'll show you a local example as soon as this one is done. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that because you don't need to wait to see that. So let's switch this over to Home Remodeling Pueblo. Why is it? What's going on? All right, well, we'll come back to that in a second. Does questions or anything I can answer about that? Check that out at that URL. AI Image Art says hello. Terry says this is come in handy. Yes, sir. And what I was showing you, I'll bring this back up on the screen again. Was what type of content. So we showed you how it can create listicles. We showed you how it can create comparison pages, how it can create the question and the answer, how it can create the brand phrase, and how it can create schema, all with just a couple of clicks. So does anybody have any questions on that? Let me, my browser frozen or something. Let me see what's going on here. How's my my connection? Am I still smooth? Nobody's talked for a while, so I'm starting to wonder if you can see and hear me. Nee says it sounds interesting. Thank you, Nee. Dev says smooth as fuck. Moore says loud and clear. Okay, well, I wonder if my account. All right, all good. All right, well, looks fine. I wasn't asking about my physical appearance, Josh. Good here in Greenville. So, oh, my home state. Yes, I can see. Okay, cool. Thank you, everyone. So apparently, it's just there we go. We're back. So let me share my screen again. So somebody earlier was asking me if this could work for local. So what I did was I switched over to home remodeling Pueblo. Those of you that watched the channel for a while know that was a case study I did earlier this year, almost next year, or almost last year now. But you can see the same kind of thing. So we'll go home remodeling. Founder's name, let's just make something up. Josh Smith. Website is there, logo URL. Grab the logo. I mean, you've already seen me do this, but I want to show that it works for local as well. You sexy Carolina people. Nee says, I can hear and see you well. Well, thank you, Nee. Grab the image URL. Ideal someone in Pueblo, CO looking to remodel their home. Main pain point, their home needs remodeling. I cannot type. Higher, and I'm making this up because I don't really know this business that well. Higher quality, lower prices. 3 unique strengths, higher quality, experience, and you would want better ones than these. Lower prices. Trust indicators, I'm just going to make some stuff up. 15 years experience. Media mentions, competitors, Pueblo home remodeling. I know that's a real one. Founded 2025, employee count 5, customer count 1,500, reviews 36, average rating 5, starting price 10,000. Yeah, that's right. One-time purchase, save basic info. We'll just skip over this because you get the idea. Save content guidelines. Generate niche phrase. Pueblo's premier remodel. Yeah, we'll go with that. And since we did these before, we will do, let's just do the schema first. All right. So you can see it generated our, I think it's organization schema that you can stick on your site. And then we can do, let's see, home remodeling. We'll just do one at a time. I think I just gave it too much to chew on last time. Does anybody have any questions or anything I can answer for them on this? Please hit me up. Let me know. I like the interaction. All right, you can see it generated our blog post. I think it's, or excuse me, our guest post. Now we can do a blog post. We'll just do tips. We'll do a listicle. Target audience, DIY home remodel modeler. Generate. So this is pretty good content. Like, I have definitely paid money for lower quality than this. You know, I mean, you still have to go get some images, and maybe we'll slap an image creator in here as well. But yeah. And once this is done, I'll take any questions, and then I will talk to you about Black Friday a little bit. And then by that point, we'll be pretty much time to go. Dunzo. Transform your home like a pro. Start with a detailed budget. Master the art of demolition without destroying your home. That sounds important. To use quality materials. You get the idea. So does anybody have any, why is it not showing? Oh, there we go. Anybody have any questions about that or whatever? The AI dev did good work with prompt engineering. Well, thank you, because I came up with the prompts to create the content on these. So thank you. And then my good developer Himalay actually turned them into something that works and exists in reality, because I don't know how to do that. So it's good to have good folks surrounding you. All right. Well, I'll give it another minute or two. And then if there's nothing anybody wants to see on that, we'll go into what's cooking for Black Friday, which is only 3 days away. So I am pumped. I'm psyched. I'm pum-psyched. I don't think those are words, but whatever. Pretty clueless about this stuff and your organization. One day a post showed up on my feed. You have great content. And I saw you were live today when I logged in. This seems quite interesting. Well, thank you, Patrick, Patrick. I appreciate that. Also, it's kind of proof that the content marketing that I do is effective. But if you're interested, just go over to Legiit.com and sign up for a free trial. And you'll get access to all the dashboard stuff, and you'll get access to the marketplace as well, which is where you can just buy individual services and stuff. But the main thing that I'm trying to show off today is the dashboard itself. So you can come in here and just connect your site, and you'll get access to all this information. You'll get like let me just go from the top. You can get, this will be the kind of what the home page looks like for your site. And then it'll give you an action plan on what to do to improve your business, depending on the questions you answer and the goals you have. It'll give you a technical analysis. You can see this one needs some work. And it'll also give you people that can fix these things for you if you don't want to do that. So you can switch to advanced mode to see that. It'll show you your backlinks. It'll give you some reports that if you wanted to like hand those out, you could do that, or you can get your competitors' data and so on. It'll show you your online visibility. So you can see that this one, like, actually it's doing pretty well still. You can connect your Google Analytics and your Google Search Console. Again, see your backlinks history, and it'll recommend people that can help you with this stuff. There's some insights. This is where you can create like your customer avatar and some other things. This one takes a little bit to load because there's a lot of information there. But you see, again, it'll help you understand your business and who you're talking to and things like that. And then in our tools, there's lots of great stuff. So there's the AI. Right now, there's just the one tool in AI, but we also have Caption Box, Audit, Content Gap, Content Cluster. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we have lots of tools in here to help you with various parts of your business. And then under Learn, we actually have some guides in here. Like, this is my entire 12 years of SEO all in one, and it kind of just walks you through every little thing that you might need to do. So if you want to like just check it out, you can go. Let me just log out and show that I'm like show as a new person. Where is log out? Am I being blind? It's right in front of my face. I know it, but how the fuck do I log out? Duh. You can just come in here and click get started. Just put in your website and an email. Get my website analysis. And it'll take you right to it. So yeah, check it out. It's free to get started. So just go to legit.com/dashboard/start. And do definitely stay tuned to my page and my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more just like these daily live streams because I love interacting with everyone and getting to know everyone. So thank you. Thanks for coming. If you have any questions too, you can always shoot me a DM. So thank you. And that goes for all of you too, not just L Patrick. All right, so let me log back in as me. And we'll talk about Black Friday a little bit, and then we'll probably be done. All right, so login. So let's zoom out just a hair. Now, this is something that honestly, actually, I'll have to zoom in, I guess, for this. This is something that's really pissing me off. So what we were going to do, we were going to have a 15% off coupon that anybody could use on any service for Black Friday. And we were discussing it via email. And Brittany, who works for us here at Legiit, works with us, I should say, here at Legiit, accidentally copied our entire customer and freelancer list on it. So it went out to everyone. So you can see here, the coupon code is this. And since it already went out, we went ahead and put it on the site, but it's Legiit BF15. That will already get you 15% off anything in the marketplace site-wide. But also, you can check out the Black Friday's deals page, which will have the different coupons and deals that people are having so far. And you can sort those by the different categories: online sellers, legit checked, up and coming, ID verified, and the other services that you have. Let me zoom out. It doesn't look that good when you zoom in. But you can see we got some monster deals here. There's also a post in the Legiit Facebook group because I love me some Facebook. Hey, it's me. It should be pinned at the top. Yes, you can see we still got 3 days to go, and there's already 209 comments on here of people sharing their Black Friday deals. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. And there's just I'm going to spend a bunch. And then on top of that, the best thing is starting on Friday, and at least for Friday, maybe a little bit longer, we'll see. For every $100 you spend, we're going to deposit $5 in your account. All you have to do is once you spend $100 or more is message support, and they'll verify it, and then they will add $5 to your account. So you're really going to get $5 back. So it's if you can look at that as like a 5% rebate if you want to look at it that way to spend on more stuff. And there's just an absurd amount of these deals here. There will also be a blog post on the Legiit blog. I don't know if that's there yet or not. I don't think it is. Detailing all these. So basically, we're going to make it as easy as possible for you to find as much stuff as you need for your business. So yeah, that's it. If any of the freelancers are on right now, I'd be happy to highlight whatever deals you have. I'm sure you guys are anxious for me to do that. So yeah, but yeah, we got some great deals. I'll be doing at least 3 live streams that day. Anybody that's been here for the last, I think this will be my 4th year doing that. I literally go live 3 or 4 times that day. I give away some pizza because, well, I'm American. And as I was discussing with someone earlier, Americans love them some pizza. And I am no exception to that. So there'll be that. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of savings. It's going to be a lot of money being made. It's going to be good for everyone. If you want to, if you have stuff that you're going to need throughout the year, you can stock up while it's cheaper and then just cash them in as you need them throughout the year. I have some customers that do that and just buy like once a year. I would rather you buy all year long, but I absolutely get it. So yeah, so everybody's being kind of shy today. If you have any questions or comments or you want me to show off your services, let me know. Otherwise, I will wrap up soon because I don't have a whole lot to see. Let Saeed Ahmed, let's check this service. I don't know your username. So let me know your username or put your link in the chat and I will check it out. I think I know who you are, but I'm not 100% sure. And I don't want to show the wrong person. Yeah, but yeah, just go over to Legiit. The pop-up will be there until at least Monday. And it'll take you to this page. And you can and you can filter it by biggest percentage savings, biggest money savings, most popular, most limited edition. So if there's only like one left, you can see like this one, this one. You can see there's only one available. So, all right. Oh boy, yours is hard to spell, but I'm going to try. SAEED. All right, here you go. Hopefully it's on here and I don't have to guess. All right, so it looks like you've got some blog comments and some PBNs, and so you can do some web design. I didn't know that. And some other things. It says Black Friday special, but it doesn't tell me how much. Here you go. Has the coupon code right there in the top, so you know exactly how to do it. So check out my man. I don't know how to pronounce that. Saeed Quayum, I guess. I'll put his link in the chat. He's got some cool stuff there, depending on what you're looking for. Next up is Rank Raptor, who I have worked with numerous times. A lovely, lovely gentleman. Hard worker, big heart, great guy. Whew. Yes, Rank Raptor. Wow, 50% off. I am definitely going to buy some stuff from you. There's one, he actually redid all of the posts on my Superstar SEO blog, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. And the rankings just skyrocketed. He can do just about anything you ask of him. So check him out. That is Legiit.com/rankraptor. He will work hard for you and he will do a great job with whatever you need. All right. Next, we have Rank Zenith, who works here at Legiit. And he has 50% off on most services with coupon code BF 2025. But he also has 80% off audit service, which I assume is this one, which is a great service with free day. Yeah, so definitely check him out. Does great work. I've referred clients over to him when I don't want to do the work. And wonderful, wonderful guy. Next up is our two-time pizza winner, Anis. Whoops. If you thought I was kidding about giving away pizza on Black Friday, ask Anis. My dude has won it 2 years in a row. And his is Anis Buta. Did I type it wrong? Anes. Here he goes. Anis Freeman. He does a lot of e-commerce SEO. He does some local SEO on page. Lots of great stuff. It looks like he can do some ads for you, and he's a wonderful person too. Great guy. Always here on the holidays. I always associate him with Black Friday because he's our pizza winner, and just a great dude all the way around. This one is Ashraf Ali. Looks like he's got 50% off. Coupon code 5050. He looks like he's got a bunch of different links and some MSN guest posts and some other great stuff. So some great deals in there. I'm going to be spending some money with him probably. I think I did last year as well. So there's him. Afnan says, hey man, hello Afnan. Ranksina says, thanks mate. Shivam is the SEO crunch. If you were watching earlier in the year when I did the Pueblo home remodeling case study, he was the designer of the website that I use there. And he looks like he has 50% off with code BF50. Definitely take him up, especially if you need to do like lead gen or rank and rent. Grab this service right here, and he will absolutely take care of you. He does a lot of great other stuff too. Just an all-around great guy. Has a lovely wife. I had the privilege of meeting them back in January in India, my home away from home. So definitely check him out. We'll put that in the chat. And it looks like we are all caught up on questions and requests. So we've got about 8 minutes left in the hour that I dedicated to this. So if there's anything else you'd like me to cover or any other questions or comments or anything like that, let me know. And I will answer them because that's what questions are for. At Apprentice, is that your username? Or are you just a big fan of that TV show? Let's see. Okay. I'm assuming this is you. Yeah, and you just signed on 52 seconds ago. So looks like you have a great looking design website. Looks like you do SEO content for Yoast Green and guest posts on AI niche website. Interesting. Let's take a look at this one. Permanent. I'm going to be honest with you, my man. This description needs some work. I would like to know a lot more about this, but this isn't enough to make me buy. So you definitely need to fill this out a bit more. But fill that out. Like include the details, like the metrics of the site, things like that, and let me know. Okay, cool. Yeah, fill out that guest post. I mean, probably all of them, but at least that guest post one a bit more, and you might have yourself a sale. Summary of your customer. Contrast who is your ideal customer and who is not, and this can be answered another time. Summary of. I'm sorry. Are you asking me that? Are you seeing that somewhere? Can you just clarify a little bit for me, Patrick? Patrick. because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to respond to that. I'd like to be helpful, but I don't know. I don't know where you're getting that from. If I sign off before you get a chance to answer, you can also DM me on Facebook. I'm very responsive on Facebook. Oh, okay. I just call you Patrick. Okay. I was trying to be respectful because you had L Patrick there. Yeah. So the ideal customer for my company, Legiit, is a small to medium sized business owner who wants to grow their business, wants to do marketing, but doesn't really know how to do it themselves. But they also either don't have the budget to work with a big agency, or they have worked with agencies before and gotten burned by them. And we want to help them to make that as self-serve for them as possible, but also to where they don't have to spend too much of their time doing it. So it kind of turns it from a done for you to a done with you at a significantly lower price. So that's kind of our ideal customer. The One with Wings says semantic SEO, an approach by Bill Slosky, rest in peace, Bill, and Corey can help ranking content in ChatGPT. Yeah, to some extent, I agree with that. I think that they go a little too hard on it, but yeah, I mean, what they do is definitely valid. Again, rest in peace, Bill. That was definitely a big loss to the entire SEO community. Great dude. You're doing the same? Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you got something that's working well for you. So yeah, if you want to go check that tool out, it's under legit.com/dashboard. And then you can just come down here and click brand mover. And I'll put that in the chat as well. And we'll look at this last, where'd she go? Damn it. Natalie Didi. I may not be pronouncing that right, but I'm doing my best. Aaron says, don't worry about it. Okay, bro. And Natalie is, and again, I'm sorry if that's the wrong way to pronounce that, but offering 5% off, I assume with all services, with code Black Friday 5. So check her out. I'll put her link in the comment, and then I think we're going to wrap it up for the day because Aaron's here now and I don't want to deal with his shit. Just kidding, my friend. Kind of. Yeah, just check out legit.com dashboard AI SEO brand mover. And you will get access to that tool and then tons of other great stuff as well. And we got a spammer. So that's always nice. Happy Thanksgiving to you all, to you as well, to you and everybody. So thank you for that. And I think that's going to call it. We're going to call it a day. So let me go back to Brand Mover because I want you to buy it. And there we go. So yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for attending. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and I will be back once again. I'm not sure what time. I haven't looked at my schedule yet, and my assistant gets mad if I make commitments without talking to her first. But I'll be back sometime tomorrow with another live stream and another feature on the dashboard and some more Black Friday hype and just a lot of great community because I love connecting with and talking to you guys and gals and binary folks, non-binary folks, and everybody else. So thank you all. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrate. Most importantly, figure out what you want out of life and go out and get it, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world to get the best version of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.